What it do, what it do, what it do? We're here, y'all. We here, y'all. Another episode, man. Episode 6, Massive Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Mass Double. And with my co-host, Luz Cruz. We here. How y'all feeling? Let's go. I'm excited, man. What's up, Luz? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good, right?
Again, we went to church.
Yeah, man. We feeling
had a
good.
little bit of word, and now we're here.
We are here. We are active, man. You know what I'm saying? You heard her, man. Go to church, man. Go get some spiritual food in you, man, if you ain't got it, man. I mean, not everybody got to go to church, but as long as you seeking God and you got God in your life, that's what it is. That's the champion right there. I'm telling you. You're going to come out feeling amazing. You heard? Episode 6. I'm excited, man. For real. I'm really happy, man. Beautiful right now. I feel amazing on this beautiful Sunday. Today is Sunday as we're recording it. For right now, for us, it's live, but we're pre-recording. So when you guys get it out there, I might release it tonight. I might release it Monday, but most likely it's coming out tonight. But right now, we're live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. How was your week, Luz? Talk to me.
It was good. It was a long one, but it was good.
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good week. Nice, man. You feeling good? You feeling positive, right?
Always.
We lit, man. My week was also great. I was a little sad, because for the past few months I've been addicted to Six Flags. I've been addicted to Six Flags. I've been getting on these. I've been addicted to roller coasters, really. Mm-hmm. Like more specifically, the roller coasters, like all them drops and just the
adrenaline.
Yeah,
that's
man.
What it is.
So and I've been going like heavy. Before the 3 months, I ain't going like over 10 years. Mm-hmm. I ain't been over there. You know what I'm saying? So for the past 3 months ago, something was like just go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was a little bit nervous because of the roller coaster. Just a little. I'm talking about out of 100%, maybe 2%. I was nervous, because I ain't done it in a long time, And so I just said, "F it, I'm gonna go do this." You know what I'm saying? And so I went, and I got my season pass, right? And I just started getting on all the. I was like, I want to get on all the roller coasters, all the real ones, though, like Superman, Batman, the Riddler. The Harley Quinn, like I've been getting all these, just so for the past 3 months though, I've been going almost every weekend though for this adrenaline.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I said I'm addicted. So the park, that's why I said I'm a little sad. The park closed. It ended last weekend, was the last weekend.
He has nowhere to go. It's like a kid in the playground.
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm ready for the new season to open up. So I'm gonna be the first one in there again. Getting all these rides, man.
He's gonna pre-buy it.
Yeah, man, that adrenaline rush, man. The getting over the fear of heights thing, Mm-hmm. And so, but I'm already a pro. Like I love it. Basically, yep. I'm a pro. I'm to the point, like for real. I told everybody, like I think episode 1, I told everybody I was like, yo, once we get to 100K, I'm gonna jump out of a plane. That's where the jumping out of the plane came from. Mm-mm. Because I was already doing these drops, and it's a whole different thing. Uh-huh. It's a different thing because you're probably I don't know if it's like you're 500 feet in the air. I don't know how high it is, the plane. Mm-hmm. But I feel so ready. That's the reason why I said that in my first episode. I was talking about jumping out of a plane. Yeah. And I really mean it. Once we get to that 100K.
So we got to make sure to get up there.
And that
100K so you can jump out of a plane. I'll be in the bottom waiting for him to come down.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen because we're speaking into existence. Mm-hmm. We're going to get to the 100K. And I promise you when we do, I'm going to jump out of a plane. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think the total amount, the whole package to get out of a plane. There's a few spots in Western Mass that have that option, and I already been doing my research and everything, and I know it's gonna cost up to like $500, around there, because it's like $2 something to jump out of the plane, but then they have the packages where you could have they have the cameras. Mm-hmm. Where they could jump with you and get the angles,
so they could see everything that you're going through.
Yeah, so they have the they have those. So I was already doing my research, and it comes up to like almost $500 basically. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna have those camera angles that we'll be able to share with the people as well. Like me jumping out of the plane, the camera goes with you. There's a cameraman, basically, like a photographer, videographer, whatever, that gets on the plane with you, right? And they get all those angles. They get the moment you're up there getting ready.
I see your face.
Yeah, they get the moment where you're about to jump out. They get the moment where they're with you when they jump out. I guess another cameraman, another jumper, goes first, so he sets up the camera, and he's getting your reaction basically coming down.
Okay, that's cool.
So I'm gonna do all that.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Unless I need to.
Yeah. So you know, but I like I said. The challenge is that, like, once we get to 100K, so it's up to the people, and one day we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to get 100K next week or next month and things like that. But one day I know for sure we'll get to that 100K.
Yeah.
You never know. Next year, couple years, 3 years, but just know when we do, I'm jumping out of that plane because the people got us to 100K, and we're gonna do it. But in the meantime, it's Six Flags.
Well, now he gotta wait till next year. So
yeah, next season.
It's not Six Flags anymore. You gotta find something else to.
Nah, right now it's gotta be paid. The winter's coming up. The winter's coming up. So right now I'm just chilling right now. I'm hibernating like a polar bear. Well, not like a polar bear because polar bears be out. Well, yeah, like a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? Because they be outside with the snow. So right now it's really just that.
Wait, maybe.
What?
Maybe that could be the next thing. Go to Montana and do the ski.
They have that still
They
there?
still have that, the slopes and everything there.
I didn't know that, for real?
That'll be his winter sport.
I thought that was closed down. I don't know why I thought that. I never seen anything that was closed down.
They have like a walking, like right now, like for the summer and stuff, people go there, they walk and everything, and then in the winter when there's snow, it's a ski resort.
Okay.
So maybe you should look into that. Maybe that's something else that you guys could do, like the snowmobiles. I think they have them there. I wouldn't mind doing.
Yeah, I'm
the snowmobile, I don't mind that.
I might have to look
into
that.
I don't know, but I might break a leg.
I might have to look into that.
I don't think I want to do that.
But I know there's a place that I've been to. It was last year that we got on a mountain coaster.
See.
I forgot what the name of this place. I think it's East. I forgot the name of it. East Mountain something. And they have they have obstacle courses. They have a mountain roller coaster. It's called a mountain coaster. And they also have it's a ski resort.
Yeah.
And not only that, and bike trails. Like there's people that get on the ski lift, and it brings you up to the top of the mountain. And there's like a bunch of bikers, mountain bike guys, that go up there, and they have like different trails for bike riding.
Oh, okay.
But the ski lift takes you up there, and it takes everybody up there, even basically it's a ski lift, but also the bikers. They go up to the mountain, they go to there's like a different trails, they're all named and everything.
Yeah.
And they go down the scale, then they go back on the ski lift, they go back up, and they try different, because all the trails
different
are different.
Routes and stuff?
All the trails are different. So I think it's called East Mountain Some. I forgot the full name. But if you notice in the comments, if you're watching this, man, drop in the comments if you know the name.
Or things you think that he should be doing in the winter.
Yeah.
Until they open Six Flags.
Let me get you the proper name. It's called East Mountain. I know it was like an hour away. I can't get it right now. I can't find it right now. But anyways, East Mountain something. It's Berkshire. I think it's in the Berkshires.
Oh, okay.
I think it's in the Berkshires. And it was like an hour and some change ride too from where we're at now. And I did that last year, but the only thing we got on was on the mountain coaster. It was pretty cool. It was quick. It was pretty quick though. Like that's the only sad part about these rides, that they end quick.
Yeah.
I wish they were at least another 5-10 minutes longer. That's what I tell myself every time I go to Six Flags and get on these rides and they're quick. I'm such of an adrenaline junkie at this moment right now that I'd be like, man, that was too quick.
Yeah, and then if it's long, and then he's gonna be like, damn,
that was too long.
I ain't gonna stop. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, but I remember doing. So I'm ready for like adrenaline stuff. I think I'm at that age right now where it's like I'm ready to just do a lot of adrenaline junkie stuff.
Yeah.
And so, but out here, there's not really a lot of options.
No, you gotta drive to wherever it's gonna be. That's what you gotta do.
Yep.
Like me, I wouldn't mind doing for the winter. I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Like the snowmobiles.
Okay, the snowmobiles. Yep.
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
The skis, like I said, I don't know because I don't want to break a leg.
Yeah.
But the snowmobiles, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe doing, I don't know,
What
rock
else?
climbing.
Rock climbing, okay.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's interesting.
I'm scared of heights, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights, but I gotta break out my fear.
A lot of people are scared of heights.
But I am not jumping out of a plane.
But you gotta face your fears.
Exactly.
At one point in your life, you have to. And once you do face your fears, you're gonna feel amazing about it, because that's how I felt because some people have that. They'll get those little bugs of scared of heights and things like that. But once you conquer that fear and you face it, you feel amazing to the point that you start being addicted. Like you want it again. Some people don't. Some people are like, yo, I'm gonna do it one time. I'm never doing it again.
Yeah. But why do you think the reason I went on the plane?
Yeah.
Because it's been so many years that I've been on a plane because I'm afraid of planes.
People are
I'm scared.
Yep.
But I was like, you know what? I need a trip.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I have to knock myself out.
Yes.
To go on the plane. But then when I got there,
they got a sedator.
When I got there and ended up on the plane and it already was flying, my nerves, my anxieties kicked in, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to deal with this for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But I had fun. Yeah. I was there with my family. I had a great time.
Yeah.
And
when was this that you started?
In June, when I went to see your mom.
That wasn't the first time.
In a lot of years.
Oh, it was?
It's been maybe like 8 years.
The last time you got on a plane?
Yeah.
I didn't.
And that was to Florida.
Yeah,
I have always driven.
So how many times you been on a plane? Do you remember?
I've been on a plane maybe 3 times.
3 times?
Yep.
So every time you get on a plane, you feel a little funny.
Oh my God! Because I don't go on. Before I used to be like my brother. Yeah. And I used to go on these roller coasters and stuff.
Adrenaline junkie.
But when you get older,
I'm an adrenaline junkie right now.
When you get older, it's like your system doesn't work the same way.
Yeah.
So I don't get on the rides anymore. Yeah. I rather do more adrenaline, like driving motorcycles or.
Okay. See, I won't ride no motorcycles.
Driving motorcycles or driving fast cars or things like that. I wouldn't mind doing.
Yep.
Or 4-wheelers.
But you would ride, four-wheelers I can do.
Yeah, stuff like that I don't mind doing.
Stuff with 3 wheels, 4 wheels, I can do. 2 wheels, I'm not a big fan of the 2 wheels because I've heard and I've seen and I know a lot of people that passed away from motorcycles. Like motorcycle accidents are like that high rate. And even if you don't pass away or die, which people have, a lot of people, you could get injured really, really bad. So that's why I would never really do motorcycles. You would do a motorcycle?
I would do a motorcycle, but I wouldn't do it in the street. I would do it.
She got me on there, guys. She got me on there because I would not do it.
I would do it in a facility.
I like motorcycles though. They look nice.
No, but they have places that you can go.
Okay.
Like the racing cars and all that. There's places you can go and you're still safe. Now it's up to you if you get in a crash or whatever.
Yeah.
You putting yourself in that position.
Yeah,
but I'd rather do that. I'm not scared of that, but I'm scared of a plane. Yeah,
but so now would you ride a motorcycle on the public road and highways?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't in the public.
But I wouldn't do it in a safe place, just to do it and just to get it out of my system. Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, I probably would do it that way as well. With the proper gear.
Yep.
Like I'm talking about from head to toe. I'm wearing leather. Like how they got the. I'm not even playing. I'm serious. I gotta be covered from head to toe in thick leather.
He's gonna have a helmet. He's gonna have his
pads, all tight, elbow pads.
I'm
having pads everywhere on my shin bones, on my ankles. We're gonna even if they don't make pads for
he's gonna look like a sumo wrestler.
Pads for the ankles. I'm gonna look like a sumo wrestler, like she said. You know how they got the costumes? They got the sumo wrestler costumes.
Would you do that?
What?
Go into like WWE or WWF.
Yeah, I would do that.
Do something like that?
I would do that.
And go in the ring?
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I would do that. I would definitely do something like that. Yeah.
Oh, well, I think that would be fun.
If the opportunity ever came for something like that, I would definitely do getting in the ring, wrestling,
fighting.
I would do that for sure. I would do that. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. Especially right now, I gotta wait a few months because I'm finishing chemotherapy. I'm finishing chemotherapy in March. The treatment.
Yeah.
Because remember, I'm still going treatment, and I have the port. I have the port in my chest. I have a port in my chest that's connected to my main artery. So that's how they give me the treatment. That's how they draw blood, this and that. So I gotta wait to do anything like that, more like getting in rings and doing all that. I gotta wait past March. Once I finish in March, which is like 100 days from now. And then, I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. I'm about to finish chemotherapy treatment in March. I go for another PET scan December 3rd. Everything is looking great. I do not have cancer at the moment, but I still have to finish this treatment that I'm on, and it finishes in March. And once they do that, I'm going to request to my oncologist, I'm going to request that they remove this port out of my chest. And once they remove this port out of my chest, then, obviously, it's a surgery. They got to remove it. Then I got to probably wait till it heals, maybe 30 days, whatever the process is on that. And then, then I'll be able to really do like real physical, wild, like getting in a ring and all. Because if I get in the ring right now and doing all that and wrestle, something could happen with the port.
Exactly.
It's not. It won't be a good thing. So on that part, I got to kind of wait. But I would after they take this port out and I heal. Definitely, I would definitely get in.
I think that'd be
fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, that would definitely be fun.
That'll be different.
Yeah, so back to like the motorcycles. I'm not a big fan of motorcycles. I like the way they look. Cool motorcycles. I would definitely get on 4-wheelers. I love 4-wheelers. I love what are they called? The Can-Ams and the 3-wheelers. Those look cool. I will get on that. Those things I will get on. Because you're not really gonna get hurt unless someone crashes into you, or if you crash the vehicle or whatever.
Yeah.
But motorcycles, to me, they're a little. I would do it on a safe track. You know how like when you go for like maybe I think test driving.
Yeah.
That it's a clear road. I would do it that way, but I would, like I said, I'm still gonna wear proper gear, like gloves. I'm gonna be covered because if you fall off one of these bikes and you get those scrapes and all that, I ain't with all that.
Yeah. I
ain't with the whole, Shout out to my cousin Dom. I'm gonna mention him because Dom, my cousin, he was involved in a motorcycle accident. I don't know, what was it? A couple years ago, a few years ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah, and his thumb fell off. And so he's an example of why he was my last example on why I wouldn't get on a bike, because he's my cousin right there, right? And he almost lost his life, on this motorcycle. Thank God he didn't.
Yeah.
He's still here with us now. But his thumb fell off in this process. So that right there, that was I'm like, that's trauma. I'm not putting myself in that situation. No, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And but shout out to my cousin Don P. He's an artist out here from 413. You can stream his music. Now that I mentioned his name, I'm gonna shout him out. You can follow him on all platforms. He's actually in Florida right now, taking over the Florida, life right now, chilling, enjoying life in Florida. But you can stream his music, Don Perignon. Look him up on all platforms. Now that I mentioned his name, I want to shout him out on that. So everybody stream his music, follow him. But yeah, my cousin, man, he's a survivor of that. But we also have friends and people and peers that we know that never made it. You heard? Luce, do you have anybody that you know that passed away from motorcycles? Do you know anybody think of it off the top?
No, I know people that drive motorcycles.
Yeah, so now you never knew anybody that got really lost their life. Yeah, I know a lot of people.
No. Thank God. No.
That lost their life, on motorcycles. And so every time I keep hearing these type of stories, and I'm talking about, I hear a lot of them. I even witnessed when I was living in Florida.
Yeah.
Me and my brother Gabi, we witnessed somebody lose his life on a motorcycle. It was from the highway. I'm talking about on the highway.
Yeah.
We wasn't literally right there at the thing, but from the highway, because we were in an apartment complex, right? And this was years ago. This was probably I'm gonna say maybe 15 years ago. I was living in Florida. I was living in Orlando, Florida, which I loved it. I love Florida. Shout out to all my Florida family too. Our Florida family, because we have, you have a lot of family out. We have a lot of family out there. But when I was living out there 15 years ago, me and Gabi and his dad, we were sitting outside in the parking lot of this complex, right? And literally, it happened. Boom. And so, but we couldn't get to it because it was on the highway. but we literally seen the guy like fall, like it happened because so in the complex, and then you're in the apartment complex in the parking lot, and then there's like a hill, and then there's a fence, and then there's the highway. I think it was like 408 or something.
Yeah.
And literally, we're sitting there in the parking lot having a conversation, and literally we caught it. Boom, we caught it right there. We seen the boom, like from the beginning of where it fell. Mm-hmm. It was trampling off the highway.
Yeah.
And so, but we couldn't get to him. But whoever was on the highway that day, they got to him.
Yeah.
Like people pulled over and they were able to get to him. We couldn't get to him because of the position we were in. We were inside the complex. And then there's a hill, and then there's a fence, and then there's a highway. So you can't even get onto the highway. It's not like there was an open gate. Yeah. And you could get in the highway. It was closed. It was a closed-in,
like barricaded.
Yup, the complex. You know, it had a long fence around it, so we couldn't even get to it. Even if we tried and wanted to, we couldn't. But anyways, by that time, there was already people pulling over, and they were attending this person that just fell off the bike. But unfortunately, whoever this person was, he didn't make it. He died. It was a very bad motorcycle accident. You know what I'm saying? So that was 15 years ago. I witnessed that. Then after that, just so many deaths on bikes that I would never ever want to do a bike. Never. I would never get on a two-wheeler. I mean on a regular bike, yeah. You know, with pedals. On a moped, yes. I could do a moped, you know what I'm saying? Like, but an actual like Kawasaki's and Yamahas and all that, I'm not doing 70, 80. You know, you could hit a rock in the road. Something could just be in the road. You don't even know. You could hit a pothole. This is how I think when it comes down to bikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I think. And I'm not messing with none of that. So that's why I would never. There's certain things that you gotta, you know. There's some people.
Away from.
Yeah, there's some people that won't get on roller coasters at all because they're a fear of. They're like, no, I'm never doing that.
Like I said, I used to, but then for some reason I grew out of that. It's like I'm scared of it now.
You are?
But it was because there was too many accidents and you know.
So you would never do it again? You don't think your stomach is up for it? Like basically?
I come out of there. I tried it a couple years ago.
You did?
And when I came out, we all had to go home.
Yeah, but did you get on rides? Did you get on rides?
I got on a roller coaster.
Which roller coaster?
And then they talked me into going to the Spider. At that time, there was
a Spider?
Se llamaba Spider, right?
Okay, that one's not there no more.
That was years
Yeah, that
ago.
one's not there. Spider's not there.
And then salí de ahí vomitando and enferma, and I was like, no.
Yeah,
I can't.
One crazy ride that there's there is called the Harley Quinn. And the way it rocks you, like I'm talking about, you sit. It's a bunch of people sitting on like this. The ride is like this. Everybody's sitting around it. My fingers like that. Everybody's sitting around it. Mad people, right? And then it swings you. I'm talking about almost to the point where you're upside down, and then it brings you to the other side. It's like a rocker, but it's crazy. It's a wild ride, but I love it. I love that shit. Like I love that. I'm telling you right now. And then then we have the world's tallest swing. It's like probably like 400 feet in the air, something like that. Like I don't know the exact height, but I know it's the world's tallest swing.
Is that a slingshot?
No, it's a swing. A slingshot. I don't think we have a slingshot there. No. The slingshot to me is like the Harley Quinn, the way it is.
Oh, okay.
But it's called the which one was I talking about right now? It was the world's tallest swing, and that one is wild. Like I'm talking about when you sitting there. But the first time I went on it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Like 3 weeks ago, something like that, and it's like a little bar. First of all, it's like you're swinging on some skinny chains. The chains are skinny. Like if you look at it, you're thinking, man, this is about to snap. And then when we went on there, we were asking for like weight limit. They were like, yeah, there's no weight limit. The people were like, what is the weight? I was looking at them like, yo, y'all serious? There's no weight limit on those skinny chains, like two skinny chains, holding you up. Then it brings you all the way up to 300-400 feet. It's just the world's tallest swing. And then the seat when you're sitting on it's like one little seat belt that's not even like tight. And then it's like a little bar, small little bar. That's holding I'm over here sitting there ready for it. It brings us up. And when it brings us up, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh, what did I do? Like I was already having second thoughts, but it was already too late. Yeah. It was already too late, you know what I'm saying? Because I was already up there. But I will do it again. But still, I ain't gonna lie, that right there, my fear was definitely, my fear of heights was definitely tested on the world's tallest swing. on New England Six Flags of New England. And you ever been on the world's tallest swing?
I just told you I don't get the right.
Yo, this one is crazy. What else we got? Then we have the Scream. The Scream is the one that shoots you all the way up, really high as well. And you can see, I'm talking about, you can see the whole Springfield. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Agawam, you can see everything. And it shoots you all the way up, and then it drops you, and then it shoots you back up, then it holds you up to the top, and then like 5 seconds later, it drops you all the way down. Yeah. That one, I love it. I love the Scream a lot too. It's pretty dope. My favorite ride, though, if I'm gonna say my favorite ride, I'm gonna start with Superman, and then my second one's gonna be Batman. Batman's pretty dope. I like the Riddler too. It's a little rough though. It's a little rough because It's a little rough because the brakes, like when it stops like them brakes are very amazing brakes.
It stops abruptly,
like real quick, and it's wild. The brakes are banging. Basically, they got amazing brakes. I wish I had them in my car. Them brakes are amazing. I ain't gonna lie. They got amazing brakes. Whoever does the Riddler's brakes, hit me up, man. DM me. I need those brakes for my car. And then we all need those brakes. For real. Them brakes are amazing. So Superman 1, Batman 2, Riddler 3, Scream 4, and then Harley Quinn 5. Mm-hmm. And then I ain't gonna lie, I like the Cyclone. You ever been on the Cyclone? Mm-mm. It's been there for years. The Cyclone been there for years. So I'm just in love with roller coasters at this point. It's to the point now that we're willing to travel to like Jersey. There's like Pennsylvania. That's how addicted this thing is. Like he
freaking didn't say he's gonna travel.
I'm ready to travel to other Six Flags because there's other amusement parks that have different rides. Not all the rides are the same.
Oh my God.
Not all the rides are the same. So we're ready to travel and go to different Six Flags. Even go to Florida to Busch. What is it called? Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens, yeah.
Go to Busch Gardens in Tampa, and they got we're just infatuated, especially me. I'm infatuated with different roller coasters now. So I want to try. I want to get on the ones they say are their craziest ones. Like whoever says this is the wildest, the best one, I want to get on that one. Like for real. It's to that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get myself ready to jump out this plane. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to jump out this plane. We're going to get to 100K subscribers. And we're going to jump out this plane for y'all.
Like I said, the only way I'm going to jump off a plane is if I have to do it to save my family. That's the only reason. That's the only thing that's going to make me focus and dedication.
Well, now would you do it for $20,000?
I don't know. It's going to have to be a little. It's going to have to be worthwhile. The 20,000. I don't know.
20,000?
My life is worth more than that.
I'll do it for 20,000. I'm ready to do it right now for 100,000 subscribers, and I know we're gonna get there one day.
But you're willing to do it.
I'm willing to do it.
I'm not.
I'll do
so they're gonna have to give me a higher offer than that.
I'll do it for 10,000 too. I'll even do it. No lie. I'll do it for 2,000 right now. Somebody pay me $2,000. We jumping on it. You know what I'm saying?
If you guys got $2,000, want to see him jump off a plane? Hit us up.
We jumping off it. You heard? Word. We gonna jump off that plane. So so stay tuned on that because I'm gonna keep grinding hard and we're gonna keep posting these episodes and this podcast is gonna flourish. It's already flourishing. I feel great. I'm grateful, and we're gonna stay consistent with this podcast, and that's what's gonna get us these numbers, and we're gonna get to that 100K, and we're gonna jump off for free. You know what I'm saying? Once we hit the 100K, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. So yeah, man. So we got some topics, man. We gathered up some topics. Some trending topics. We're about to get into that. I feel good about that. We're gonna bring it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Is there one specific topic that's on your mind that you caught this past week, you personally? Before I get into these, or it could be in those, whatever. Or if there's something that just boom. That you have personally that hit you this week. I got a couple. I got a couple, but they're on the notes. But what about you? Any little trending topic that hit you this week that you were like, wow?
I think you already have them listed there.
We do, right?
The ones that
Yep. They caught your attention.
That caught my attention.
And other people, man, because there's a couple of them that I know that hit a lot of people's radar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And let me see what we got here. Let's get into some topics. Let's get into some trending topics. You know what I'm saying? We lit. We're about to get into some trending topics right now. Boom. First of all, listen. I want to. My condolences. We're gonna start with that one. We had breaking news last week. We had a Dallas Cowboys player, Marshawn Nealon, dead at 24. So our condolences. I want to start off with that. Our condolences to his family and friends. That was one of the breaking news that happened last week, man. It was very sad. We added that to the notes because I wanted to shed light on that. He was only 24 years old and he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. And what happened was, I got a little bit of notes on it. It says Nealon died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to the Frisco Police Department, Texas. Texas Department of Public Safety troopers attempted to stop a car Nealon was driving for a traffic violation late Wednesday. This happened Wednesday, y'all. Nealon refused to stop, leading to a high-speed pursuit. So that's strange, to me. First of all, like you're in a pursuit by the police, and then they don't really get specific on what, why would he, commit suicide? Why would he shoot himself, kill himself? After this pursuit, he was young, man. He was only 24 years old, So to me, it was devastating because he was very young. Mm-hmm. He was a NFL, player, Dallas Cowboys, one of my favorite teams. Number one is Patriots is my number one favorite team, and then secondary would be Dallas Cowboys. Because I have my family lives in Dallas, from my dad's side, a lot of my family in Dallas, and that's always been, he's been there for 40 years pretty much. Yeah. And that's always been, one of my favorite teams as well, Dallas Cowboys, because of that. And they always been a great team, you know what I'm saying? We had some years back in the day, some great years with Deion Sanders when he was playing with Michael Irving, back in the days. But right now, man, that was very sad, man. What do you think about that? Like, did you see that one pop up on your radar or no?
I saw that one, but I thought it was that he was in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Oh, you heard about something about this one?
So basically there was a highway pursuit or whatever, and he was just in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Yeah.
So I don't even think that he shot himself. I think that he got shot.
Oh, yeah? Oh, so if they're reporting some false stuff,
yeah, because
I would really like to know. I'm gonna do more research on it.
I was reading here and there because it's been everywhere.
Yeah.
So I believe that's what really happened.
Yeah.
Que he was in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Yeah. So he didn't. Shoot, there was a highway pursuit. So he didn't shoot himself.
Yeah, that's what there's true stories. Now you said that, and I'm like,
yeah, that's the first thing. That's the first thing I heard
crazy.
First. So now that's what I'm saying. I want to see what uncovers more out of this because it's an interesting story. Because now you're saying that
because everything else was fine. Like what you said, the highway pursuit and all this stuff, and he was in the mix.
He was in the mix.
He was in the wrong place in the wrong time.
At the wrong place at the wrong time, man. Our condolences to his family and friends, man. Very sad, man. Marshawn Nealon, just young, very young, That was one of the trending topics that happened last week. So I wanted to shed light on that one, Let me see what else we got. Matter of fact, let's show a picture of him before we even move on. Put a picture of him. This is him here. You got it right there? Mm-hmm. And let's do a moment of silence for Marshawn Nealon. Rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah, that was him right there. You could take it off that one.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Marshawn.
Wow, he was young.
He was young, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I hear, man. Yeah, so... Okay. Okay. We're gonna get into let's get into some hip hop news. I want to get into hip-hop trending news. There's a couple of things that happened last week as well. I want to start off with Max B. You know who Max B is? You never heard of Max B?
No.
Well, Max B we grew up on his music. I'm talking about years ago, 20. So he came out from doing 16. Let's start with this. Max B, he's free. Hip hop news. He calls himself the Wave God. You know, the waviest. You know, he's so he came out. Let's put a picture of him up there right now. Boom. This is a picture I got of him right there. This is Max B, the Wave God. You see the waves in the background and everything. Mm-hmm. So he was trending because he on Sunday after we released our 5th episode. That Sunday he came out from doing 16 years. He was sentenced to 75 years.
Wow.
When he got sentenced 16 years ago, his original sentence was 75 years. Everything's out in the open, like his case is already out in the open, so I could talk about it, and everything's out there for public, use. Yeah. So everything I'm gonna speak about is already out in the public, and so I guess he was involved. He wasn't there when it happened. Somebody died. Somebody got. There was I guess like a attempted robbery or something. Mm-hmm. He wasn't there though when this happened. It was some girl, I guess, that he was dating, and supposedly, allegedly, well, not allegedly because this is out in the open.
Yeah,
this is public records. So his brother, he has a brother named Pooh Sims, and a stepbrother or something like that. I think it's a stepbrother, which it was younger than him at this time, still younger than him, but at this time they were young. So he was dating Max B was dating some girl, and I guess she had met some dudes I think she was a stripper. I think that's what it was. She was a stripper. He was dating a stripper, and I guess she had met some dudes. I don't know if it was during her working or whatever. She had met some 2 dudes, and I guess they were flashy. They were making money, blah blah. I guess they were paid up guys. These 2 guys that she had met, they were paid up. So she noticed that. So I think she looked at them as a lick. You know what a lick is? It's like a robbery. They call it, in urban terms. Street terms, it's called a lick is a robbery. So she was looking at them as a robbery, I guess. And remember, guys, this is all public records. It's already out. He just got freed. So we're gonna talk about why everything, and then I'm gonna move on quick for this. So, anyways,
yeah.
So somebody died in this situation. She set up a robbery. Blah blah. He didn't go. He wasn't there for the robbery. So when the robbery took place, I guess his girlfriend was there, his ex-girlfriend, because he's not with her no more. This was years ago. She was there, his brother. And so I guess when they went into this hotel room to go rob one of them, the other guy wasn't there. So I guess they made the one other guy call your boy, tell him to come in. And so they got the other. They were trying to get both of them in the same room. Mm-hmm. And I guess when one of them walked in the room, the guy that had the one they were there to go rob him, he I guess when the other guy came in the room, he was hiding behind the door. And he was telling them, shut up, or whatever he was saying to the other guys. Mm-hmm. The other guy came in, and when they came in, he noticed the guy with the gun, the one that came in. They were the ones getting robbed, right?
Yeah.
And he started tussling with the gun, like he seen somebody with the gun or whatever, and the gun went off because they were wrestling for the gun. The gun went off. So he didn't mean to. I guess he didn't.
It was self-defense. It sounds like it was self-defense.
Well, they went over. Allegedly, they went over there for a robbery. Well, not allegedly because it's out. I guess allegedly or not, whatever. It's out. They went over there to go I guess rob him. Max B wasn't there though. You know what I'm saying? This happened when he wasn't there. He was somewhere else, wherever he was at. So, somebody died. The guy was tussling with the gun. Somebody died. Boom. Eventually, they all got arrested, I guess, whatever happened. And I think the girl ratted. Mm-hmm. The girl, I think she snitched. She ratted on everybody. And she said, that he was involved. I guess she tried to say that he set it up, whatever, blah, blah.
So basically, he was set up?
He was set up. You know, the 2 people were set up. One of them died, and then he wasn't even there. He got set up. Well, they threw him in. They threw him in the case. Like, you know, yeah, he's the one that, you know, which she was the one that set it up. Mm-hmm. And it's out, public records. But then she snitched, threw them all under the bus as well, and they picked him up. You know, and then I guess him being at the time, he was popping in the music. You know, at the time of this happening, he was like a big star. Like, he was dropping a lot of underground mixtapes. He was booming. You know, and I think they try to use him as an example. Yep. You know, so the girl says he was involved. He gets arrested. I don't know how long after, but he gets arrested. They ended up giving him 75 years for this. I think they try to use him as an example though, because he was a superstar at the time. He was like a dope artist, you know, popping artist. Out of the group, he was the one that was really the star. So what I'm thinking is that they try to make an example out of him, you know, because he was a dope artist. He's nasty, right? Loved a lot of us loved his music. Nasty. He was like Drake before Drake.
Do you have like something there that will remind people who he was? Because I don't know.
Well, I'm showing the picture now, and then you can take that one out. Yup, boom. I'm gonna show a video of him getting out, and then I'll show us. I'll put a song, a song or something. So you know, So anyway, they gave him 75 years. Unfortunately, you know, well, somebody died. So you know, somebody died in the situation. Yeah. Unfortunately for the person that died as well. You know, our condolences to the family of the individual that died in this situation. We're gonna definitely speak that into. We're gonna put that in there as well.
You ready?
You know, because we're talking about this case. So yeah, I'm ready now.
Okay.
This is him getting out of prison.
Let his kids go. Where's daughter?
This is when he got out, man. I'm happy that he got out. Very happy, man. Prison sucks.
Let's see him, nigga.
That's him hugging his son, I think it is right there. That's his son right there. Yep.
Let no Sharon get in there. Let no Sharon get in there.
Max B is free. You know what I'm saying?
No Sharon there.
I'm gonna give him the phone. Hold up.
Yeah, but that sucks though. 75 years.
Yeah. Let's watch this video though. We'll watch it. You know. That's Max B right there with his kids, his daughter, his son. You know. You know, he's happy to be out, man. I'm happy that he's out, man. He gets to get back to his money. You know what I'm saying? And to his family, number one, and then get back to his business. You know what I'm saying? Max B free. See that?
Yep.
They didn't know we was out this early.
You know, he's already taken over with his music. You know, he came out ready. So he's friends with French Montana. Oh. Before he was recording a lot of music with French Montana. And they're like, you know, that's his boy. Like they look at each other like brothers. You know, the cameras is out. You see that?
Yeah.
Turned up. You know, they got the flyers out, posters. You feel me though? I like watching stuff like this. I love watching people coming home, man. You know, from doing a lot of time and
my baby.
Yeah, man. But he's definitely a legend in his music stuff. I'm telling you, he was like the Drake and the Ja Rule before they were Drake and Ja Rule. You heard? Yeah, Max B was like melodic. You heard? Like the melodic singing, rapping. He was on that. You could take that off the screen right there.
I don't see no sandwiches.
Boom. So, you know, that's Max B there, you know. Let me see. So 75 years, you know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
Crazy, you know.
He wasn't even there.
Wasn't even there.
So how did they? I wonder.
Yeah, because you know, once you have somebody basically telling on you, so you know, somebody told her, you know, his ex-girlfriend told on him, and you know, implicated him in the case, and whatever evidence they had, you know, it basically ended up giving him 75 years.
I want to say, but no proof, no nothing. Okay, she said this, but
I'm sure there was probably they had their stuff in the case. I didn't really look too deep into the proof part, but I'm sure they did if they sent it, you know. Well, obviously they gave him an appeal from 75 years. They gave it to a 16, so obviously they had less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? He got out from 70 without ratting because he didn't snitch either.
Yeah.
So it was more of the appeals, the lawyers, good money, behind him. And, it went from 75 years to 16, which that's why we're happy, and he wasn't the one that really like actually killed the person. You know what I'm saying? And, but recently I just seen something, I don't know if it's true. Like this morning when I woke up, I seen something about the girl was found dead in jail or something like that. Yeah, the girl that was...
The snitch?
Yeah. I seen something like this morning. I don't know how true that is. If it is true, I'm going to do more research on it because it happened this morning. So I seen like a, what is it called? A meme or something?
Yeah.
Or like a news or something. I didn't really click on it and go too deep on it. But if I find out this week, it'll probably surface more.
Yeah.
I would share with them on episode 7 and let them know that, what happened. But allegedly, I guess she was found dead. But I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? But, and then the other one that was involved, I guess I think he's serving life. His name is Pooh Sims. I don't think he snitched. I haven't heard anything about him being a snitch. So that's good that he didn't snitch. Shout out to him. That he still, he went in there, he owned up to his thing and he's doing his time. You know what I'm saying? But Max B was freed, man, and he came back to be with his family. He came back to, to get back to this music because he makes some real good music. He really does. Let me see if this is some music that he has here. Hold on, I'll let you know. And right now I'm just putting just a random. I don't know if this might be some new music, but I'm just gonna put some random. You could go ahead and play that. This could be new or old.
All right, go ahead and play.
There's some Max B music right here. I just put a random on. So I'm gonna turn that down. You can take that off because I don't want to get no copyright infringement. I want my video to. So we're gonna cut that one short. Shout out to Max B. They call him Bigger. He calls himself Bigavelli. So Bigavelli is like Biggie and Tupac.
Yep. No, that's what it sounds like.
Bigavelli.
Back in the day.
Yeah, like Machiavelli and Biggie. So he put those two words, those two names together, and he named himself Bigavelli.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know him for Bigavelli. He considers himself like the Biggie and the Tupac of the music industry. And if you listen to more of his music, you'll be able to just look him up, man. Stream his music. He just got out, man. Go out there and show him some love. That's Max B, man. 16 years came out. So I wanted to talk about the reason I brought Max B up too, because my brother, shout out to my brother Edwin Guzman. You know what I'm saying? He's serving a lot of time. So I wanted to kind of like direct this now to like prison reform. You know what I'm saying? My brother was sentenced to, a lot of time, and murder wasn't in his case, So, I would love for, to see my brother to come home too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What'd he do? He got like 20 something years. For like, for drugs, guns, a couple of those cases, you know what I'm saying? And it was a murder involved. And he already served like 11 years. My brother been in there for 11 years. Free him. He will be out though. He will be out, we're hoping that, we're praying that laws will be changing. He's in federal prison. And, we're praying that the laws are changing. Look at Max. If Max B came out from sentence 75 years and he did 16, I'm thinking, the next few years, the federal laws for the federal prisoners could change, and he could come out. He's already been down for 11 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm praying and hoping that he could come out in, 5-6 more years. If sooner, even better.
Yeah.
But, he probably has like maybe like 9-10 years left.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that with because he has good time in there. He don't have no points. Everything he's doing it the right way. So we're praying that something. I wish he could get pardoned. But he's not. He's not Kodak Black. He's not these big time celebrities. Because Donald Trump right now is like he's been pardoning. Because that's the only person that could pardon you as a president. You know what I'm saying? So he's pardoning a lot of people. I seen a couple people get pardoned. Kodak Black was one of them. There were some other people that got pardoned too. I can't think of their names right now. But a lot of these people are like celebrity people. And pardon means that he'd get you out of prison and then drops all charges, like nothing on your record. Like they clear it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wish, that my brother had one could have got pardoned, but right now we're just praying now more that laws change federally.
Yeah.
And that they could that they could do things, So let's talk about a couple more. So Jake Paul's not boxing. Let's talk about back to hip hop before I get to boxing. Blueface was got out too. He went trending. Like he's been on all the media outlets. Like this guy been trending on viral. Blueface just got out too from doing 2 years though. He did 2 years. He came out. So that's hip hop trending news on that one. Shout out to Blueface. He's a funny guy, yo. A lot of the media that he's been out, he's funny. Bro he got ill personality. Funny, man.
But he's very calm.
I need me a golden retriever. The way he be saying it, he's funny. That guy's funny as I laugh at that. What you just said right now?
I said everything about him and everything, but at least he's always calm.
Calm, yeah.
Like he'll tell you something, but he's always calm about
chilling.
it. But he tells you how it is.
He's nonchalant, like for real. Yeah, man. Okay, boom. So Jake Paul, we had reported this about like a couple weeks ago about Jake Paul fighting Gervonta Davis. That's not happening. I guess that's not happening right now. But I know you could put this photo up too. I know that my boy right here, Mike Tyson, though.
See, that's my fighter. I love my fighter.
Mike Tyson was like, yo, I want the rematch. But I don't know how to feel about this one. I don't know how to feel about my boy Mike Tyson right here because I love Mike Tyson, man. He's a legend to me. Back in the days, in the Golden Glove times, when he used to fight, I think he was like 18 or 19, he fought in Holyoke, Massachusetts years ago. So, and that's my city. That's where I'm from, Holyoke, Mass. That's where we're both from,
Yep.
But I don't know how to feel about. How do you feel about that? So Jake Paul's not fighting Gervonta Davis. How do you feel about Mike Tyson calling him out and trying to fight him on a rematch again? He said he's ready this time.
Let me breathe for this one.
And we ain't laughing at you, Mike Tyson. We're just laughing at
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
He's always been my fighter, my number one. I've watched every boxing. Like, I do love boxing. But, just let everybody else get a chance because he just had, I don't even know what to say. I just knocked out. No, I was like,
he just had what? You gonna say something?
Didn't he just have a fight?
No,
he fought.
It was Jake Paul. That was the last one.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's trying to get the rematch.
Yeah, but
he's like, I'm ready this time. And he was trying to say why he wasn't ready the first time.
Yeah.
But the way he was looking in the ring.
No disrespect, but.
Yeah, no disrespect to Mike Tyson.
No,
we love you,
because you're
Mike
my
Tyson.
favorite fighter.
Yeah, of all time. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
But, yeah.
You're definitely our favorite fighter of all time. But now, man, maybe he's trying to do it for the money again. I don't know, but
I don't know.
The last fight with Jake Paul, man, it was you were a little slow, man. You're a little slow though. We love you though. I'm not here trying to, in the ring with me. You'll probably still f me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not challenging you at all. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. But because I respect my OGs and all that, we love you though.
He's a great fighter back in the day.
We're still a fan. We're still a fan of you with everything else you're doing in your life too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind watching him going in the ring either. But just I don't want him to get hurt or something to happen to him. Because of this, but he still looks like a beast. He still looks like an animal.
No, like physique, he's great.
You still got him on the screen?
Beautiful.
You still got him on the screen?
Beautiful.
Put him on the screen.
He's
still looking like he's ready to fight.
He's in shape. You know what I'm saying? But it's just yeah, your physique is great and it's intact, like it's supposed to as a fighter. But the moves got slower than what it was, back in the day. But you are a great fighter. Were a great fighter.
Yep.
Watched every match that you've had.
Yeah, we definitely.
But yeah.
Fire. He's a firefighter. We love him.
But don't get it wrong.
He's not a firefighter, but he's a firefighter.
If you were to fight, I still want to watch. I still want to watch a boxing match.
Yeah, we're gonna still watch, and we're gonna still go for you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna still go for you though. So if you get back in that ring with Jake Paul or whoever else you get in the ring with, we're always gonna go for you. We're definitely gonna go for you.
Exactly.
You could take that one out of there.
Yeah.
Boom. Let me see what we got. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about a few more things, man.
Leave in the comments like what do you think about that? If Tyson was to fight again, what do you think?
Yeah.
Or what did you think about the last fight that he had? Let us know.
Oh, so I wanted to share also. You could put this on this picture too. Oh, okay, because we were talking about Marshawn Leanin. I just noticed this, that you have put this in the notes. Okay, I didn't even see this. Look at that, guys. So no one should suffer in silence. Cardi B donates $100 million to launch mental health foundation after Marshawn Leland's tragic death. I just seen this now. Man, thank you, Luz, for sharing that with me. $100 million?
$100 million.
Yo, thank you, Cardi B, for that. That deserves a round of applause.
Como dice ella?
Do it.
Okay.
We'll let you do that right there. Yeah, let me see. That's. You know what I'm saying? She says, do it again.
Okay. I think that's how you say it.
I'll let her do that. Let the females do that. You know what I'm saying? Word, but I want to clap again for the $100 million towards Mental Health Foundation.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you, Cardi B. That is fire. $100 million. That is deep. And rest in peace to Marshawn Leland. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you could take that one out. I want to shed light on that one because I seen you post that.
Yeah.
So that was fire. What else we got? Okay. Did you hear about Did you hear about this? You can put that on the screen. Did you hear about this? About the pennies, man? They're trying to. The U.S. Mint has ended production of penny after 232 years.
Wow.
They're not making no more pennies. What do you feel about that, Luz Cruz?
I don't know. These people. I don't even know anymore. Pretty soon they won't make us anymore. I don't even know.
And shout out to WorldStar. They're the ones that reported this.
Crazy.
WorldStarHipHop.com. And they said that.
So is that going to mean that the pennies that we do have are going to be worth money?
Oh, no, don't laugh on that. I want to clap on that.
You don't know.
Let's clap on that. I didn't want to laugh on that.
Save your pennies, guys.
Imagine that. I'm going to start saving my pennies.
I already got some.
For real.
Over there.
Because that's definitely, they're going to end production of the penny. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. The pennies that's legendary. 232 years. You can remove that off the screen real quick. Boom. Let me see if we have anything written on that. Okay, according to reports, the United States Mint will cease production new pennies after more than 2 centuries of circulation. While existing pennies will remain legal tender and continue to circulate, the Mint has placed its final order of penny blanks, and production will stop once that inventory is used up. So I guess the pennies are still going to be able to, whatever pennies are out now, you're going to still be able to use them. But they're not making no more pennies.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not making no more, then that means that the ones that we do have are going to cost money.
That'd be dope. Well, at the moment, they're going to be I guess they're going to probably treat it the same way, like what they're worth now, pennies. But you never know. We might go in a direction in the future where then they'll probably be worth something special. I know there's some pennies now that are worth thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
Like if you look them up and you do your research on coins, there's certain coins that are worth a penny worth thousands of dollars. It's like a certain letter on the coin. It's like a certain year, things like that. But
the face is like this. Some of them are copper. Some of them are this.
Yeah.
So depending on what it is.
Yeah, certain qualities. So, I wanted to shed light on that because last week that was trending. And I know a lot of you guys seen the penny ending trending.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's put some light on Drake real quick too. boom, Drake earns his first diamond album with Take Care. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shed light on Drake because, you know, Drake is an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And this happened last week too. It went trending. Yeah. You know, he got his first diamond. You know, so that's incredible. He got his first.
That was great.
You know, he got his first diamond album with Take Care. You ever heard that album, Take Care?
Yes.
Amazing album. You know what I'm saying? So
I like his music.
Yeah, his music is official. You know, Drake is always an official artist with rapping and melodic. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the style, he got it from Max B.
Yeah.
You know, back to Max B on that. Yeah. You know, a lot of the style that he got with melodic is, and trust me, he paid his respects with Max B. So that's pretty dope. You can take that one off the screen.
Yep.
Appreciate that. You know, Luce is fire with the production. You know, me and her, we communicate very well. And, you know, shout out to Akon, too. He went viral, too, he got arrested in Georgia. You know, free him. You know, we're not, you know, so that's all new. So I don't really want to talk too much about why, you know, and all that, you know. Well, I mean, I'll shed a little bit. It says cops saying it started back in September when Akon was driving a Tesla Cybertruck in Georgia. Police say they were in patrol when they spotted a Cybertruck stranded in the middle of the road. They say that Akon was his driver, and he told cops that his battery died. Police say that he called the tow truck to move the Cybertruck, and while waiting, the officer said they discovered the Akon license was suspended. Oh, okay. So I didn't even know it was over a suspended license. But it was over a suspended license. I pray that Akon gets that handled and taken care of. Free Akon. At this point for that, I know he's out. At this point today, I know he's already out because that's minor.
Probably.
You know, and I'm happy it's minor. I'm happy it's not nothing serious and major. It's for a suspended license. You know, I got a little story. Matter of fact, you could put his little picture on there. That's him right there. I got a story on Akon years ago, man. We were in the potential of getting signed. I don't know if you remember that back in the days for Convict Records.
Yep.
You know, with my music career, probably 20 years ago. He has a part of his band, his live band that travels with him. His guitarist, one of his guitarists. Shout out to Corey Boyd. I'm going to shout out his name out. His name is Corey Boyd. And Corey Boyd was trying to get us a record deal with Convict Records years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was pretty dope. You know, we were close. We were very close. We ended up losing contact. I don't know what really happened because this was 20-something years ago. But his name was Corey Boyd. I remember. Shout out to Corey Boyd because he really tried to get us signed with Convict Records. I guess him and Akon are boys, and that's his guitarist.
Yeah.
That travels with him. You know, I don't know. I don't think Akon's doing music like that now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's still making music.
He's still making music?
He's still making music, and he just came out with another song.
Did he?
I actually, that I should have.
That's fire. That's fire,
he
man.
actually did come out.
I always loved his music, man.
Yep,
Fire
me too.
music.
Love it.
You know, so we were close to getting signed. We were very close, man. Corey Boyd, his guitarist, he was definitely feeling us.
Yeah.
And, you know, he made us do a press kit for Akon record. A press kit is like a portfolio, with all of our
Your music,
our bio, like a bio.
Oh, okay.
It's like a portfolio, right? At each page has a bio of all the artists. It was a bunch of, it was a few of us, 6 of us. This is back in the days. I was part of a group. I had created a group called Dark Alley, and you know this family history. So we created a group called Dark Alley, and me and my cousin and Smitty, which Smitty is Post Malone's DJ, and you know, shout out to Smitty. You know, that's my brother right there. And shout out to all the members that were part of Dark Alley back in the days, you know. But we were close. You know, we had to do a press kit. And I remember this, man. We got it done. We were excited about it. We even had a listening session with Corey Boyd. We went to his house, and it was him and his wife. And we had a listening session with our music. And we all went there, you know, me, Smitty. This is before Smitty was with Post Malone, before he even met Post Malone.
Yeah.
He was with us we had a thing going on. He was producing for us and everything, and he's a great producer. Smitty's an amazing producer. But yeah, Corey Boyd was feeling us, you know what I'm saying? And he was bringing our stuff towards Akon, and we were close, man. You know, never knew what really happened after that with it, and you know, you could take that Akon one out. Shout out to Akon though, man. You know what I'm saying? You could take that one out of there. Free him. You know, he should be out. Let me see what we got here. Massachusetts sobriety checkpoints. Okay, I seen you add this
that was
here.
recent.
Sobriety checkpoint in Hampden County tonight, aimed at educating the public and ensuring road safety. Remember to stay safe and sober while driving. I definitely
exactly.
I
agree.
Thank you for sharing that. You could put that little picture. This is you. This is 22 News.
Yep. So if you're drinking, watch yourself because now they're stopping people and they're doing breathalyzers and making sure that you're not drinking and driving.
Yeah, so you heard Luz Cruz, man. She's the one that shared this with me, and she wanted us to share this on the podcast, which I agree. And be safe out there, man. Stay sober. Don't drink and drive. Remember that, man.
It's about time they do that.
Yeah, they need to start doing more of that because we don't want people to die in car accidents, man. Or anything, man. A lot of accidents happen while you're impaired driving.
And that's been happening a lot this year. So
you can remove that one there off of there. You did. You're the best, Luz Cruz. I love you, Luz Cruz. You are the best. Thank you for that. Let's clap for Luz Cruz on production. Another thing we have here is you got Russia announces cancer vaccine. You could add that picture on there. Russia announces cancer vaccine ready to be provided free worldwide.
Yes.
If that's true, let's clap on that. I'm going to do a few
It's
claps
Russia.
on that.
It's in Russia. So.
But it's ain't worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to about to release it for
fire.
people.
That's
so
fire.
I'm hoping it's legit.
So wherever Luce got this source from, man, I'm going to pray to my God that this is true. Because we want,
Yeah, because it says, see how it says? It says Russia announces.
Yeah.
So they already have it. And it's saying announces cancer vaccine ready to be provided free worldwide. So they're ready to ship it.
Yeah.
So people could be saved with cancer.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
That'd be great. You can remove that off the screen too. So shout out to Russia, and hopefully they can do that. Let me see if there's anything that you put on the notes here. Okay, let me read. Global breakthrough in cancer treatment. Russia has announced a revolutionary cancer vaccine that could mark one of the most ambitious medical milestones in modern history. This new treatment is designed to train the immune system to recognize and destroy cancer cells, offering real hope to millions fighting this devastating disease. Unlike traditional methods like chemotherapy and radiation, the vaccine uses advanced immunotherapy to target tumors precisely, leaving health tissue unharmed. Early clinical results have shown promising signs of tumor regression and stronger immune responses, raising hopes for a future where cancer becomes manageable and possibly curable condition. Officials have expressed the goal of making the vaccine accessible to patients worldwide, ensuring life-saving innovation isn't limited by income or geography. Geography. Experts say this breakthrough could reshape modern medicine, provide how far science and humanity can go when united by hope. A cure for cancer may no longer be a dream. It could soon be a reality. Shout out to Russia on that. I hope they come up with that one. That's pretty dope.
Yep.
Let's clap on that. Boom. We're going to clap on that. Boom. All right. I think, hey, listen. I'm about to end it, but before I end it, I want to shed light on another giveaway. Let's go here. Boom. Boom. We got Thanksgiving coming to this month right now, a couple weeks. And, right here, I got this flyer up. This is from Fiesta Cafe. Shout out to my boy Juan Montano. We know him as Montana. And he is the owner of Fiesta Cafe. Shout out to you, Montana. This is great. So November 26th, which is a Wednesday, he's giving free Thanksgiving dinner for children, seniors, and homeless. So we had to shed light on this on our platform because I think this is godly work.
Yep.
This comes from God. You heard? When people are willing to give and donate and take care of the community and give a free dinner for children, seniors, and homeless, we're going to shed light on it. And, who better than my boy, right now? This is my guy right here. He's the one that, he did a couple great things for me. I think it was a couple years ago. He got me to perform at the Fiesta Patronales in Holyoke, big stage. Shout out to him for that. He also put me on the radio. You know, I was the first English hip hop artist to get his English rap song to be played on La Bomba radio. He gave me an interview. So this is the same person that's doing this on November 26th. So anybody out there, if you got children, if you have senior citizens, if you're homeless, go to Fiesta Cafe, which is located on 305 Main Street in Holyoke, Massachusetts. The zip code is 01040. And the area code, and then the phone number is 413-304-9858. Yeah, man. Shout out to Montana with Fiesta Cafe. You can follow him on social media as well. Fiesta Cafe. Fiesta Patio. That's how you can find him on social media. Fiesta Patio. And tap in with him. Hit him up. But yeah, definitely November 26th. This is what's happening. You guys, the flyer still up there? You could put it back out there one more time. And you go, if you want to go participate, man, definitely. It's hosted by Davila Partnership Group LLC, Fiesta Cafe, Pa La Cultura, OD Trucking LLC, Rewarding Insurance Agency, Rewarding Community Partners, Whitman Properties, Francis Rivera LLC, Sun and Moon Nail Salon. These are all the sponsors that are sponsoring this event. Shout out to them. Let's clap on that. And there we go, guys. We wrapping it up. Episode 6. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and show me and Luce Cruz love on social media. Drop y'all comments and show us love, man. Let's clap it out. Hey, yo, Massive Talk Podcast, and we out. Thank y'all.